Hey there, all you woodchuck chuckers! Welcome back to Broadway by Ghostlight and another Prop Table Tuesday. I'm Mark Bonanni, and if you're new here, first off, thank you so much. Prop Table Tuesday is a weekly series where I show off one of the fun props or costume pieces from a Broadway or off-Broadway show I have in my ever-growing collection of musical theater history memorabilia. My personal museum of Broadway, if you will.
It's just my collection.
Prop Table Tuesday is not the only thing I do on this channel though, and I do have an update on future breakdowns and Schmigadoon content, plus I want your opinions on future videos. So if you are a fan of this channel and you want to find out about those, that will be at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that. But for now, let's take a look at the pieces, yes, more than one, I've chosen for today's video, shall we?
Oh, we shall.
So later on this week is everyone's favorite minor holiday, Groundhog Day. And naturally, I figured I'd share one of the many props I have from the shockingly short-lived Groundhog Day The Musical. Groundhog Day The Musical, of course, based on the classic sci-fi rom-com comedy drama parable film of the same name, opened on Broadway at the August Wilson Theater on April 17th, 2017, and closed exactly 5 months later on September 17th, 2017. The musical boasted a book by Danny Rubin, who penned the original film, a score by the brilliant Tim Minchin of Matilda fame, and an incredible cast led by Barrett Doss, currently on the hit show Station 19, and Andy Karl, one of Broadway's leading men of today.
Isn't he dreamy?
I truly loved this show, and not just because it is one of the shows my wife worked on, but that is the reason I have a ton of fun stuff from this show. Though sadly, I wasn't able to sneak off with the groundhog head. I don't know how they spotted me. So let's see, I grabbed a few things for today, because like I said, I've got a lot of stuff from this show. So first off is something quite unique. On opening night of the show at the curtain call, the cast threw these fake snowballs into the crowd, and I happened to catch one. So that's just so much fun. I mean, it's just a soft cotton ball. Just a fun, unique, one performance only prop.
What else you got?
During the scene where Phil Connors, played by Andy Karl, is sort of living it up in decadent, consequence-free bliss, he goes to the diner wearing boxer shorts, a fur coat, and these glasses. So these are some fun, sort of Elvis-looking glasses you can see on the side here. Sorry, this camera's supposed to autofocus on these items, but it doesn't seem to be working. Some nice gold shades here. Shall I try them on?
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Don't worry, Andy Karl. You got nothing to worry about. So those are pretty cool, from one of my favorite costumes Andy Karl wore in the show. Now, the final thing I have to show for you today is one of the more important, and I think one of the coolest things I have from the show. So towards the end of the musical, when Phil is on his redemption arc, he gives Rita, played by Barrett Doss, a pair of fuzzy boots because she's been complaining the whole time that her feet are cold. And it's when he sees those boots in his room the next morning, that's when he realizes that the curse is finally broken and it's finally tomorrow. And here are those fuzzy boots. So you can see here, there's a pair, obviously, but I'll just hold up one so you guys can see. They are very fuzzy boots. What more can I say? But they're, obviously fake fur. I don't mess around with real fur. It's getting a little linty in here. Can you guys see it? Is it like it's snowing, like in Punxsutawney? So these are the actual boots that he gifts to Rita and that he finds in his room the next morning. And it's just so fun. If you've been watching this channel for a while and these prop tables, I love when a prop is sort of like a big plot point. That's when a prop is really cool to me. And so these being the thing that sort of signals the end of the plot is just a really, really cool thing. And I just think that's such a fun thing to have. And no, I've never tried them on.
Why don't I believe him?
So now, as promised, a brief update on non-prop table videos. I know it's been some time since my last breakdown. I'm so sorry, you guys. Life has not been the easiest around here lately, with many different factors contributing to that. But I am at work on a breakdown right now of the musical 70 Girls 70, a flop Kander and Ebb show from the 1970s that is a silly, very meta musical about some old folks with a, let's say, an unorthodox pastime. Don't want to give too much away yet. Anyways, also, if you haven't heard the amazing news, we finally have a release date for season 2 of Schmigadoon, now Schmicago. April 7th, a mere 66 days away, and I will be back doing those weekly breakdowns, or schmakedowns rather, of all the Easter eggs and references. I've also got some cast interviews in the works, so lots of fun things coming in the spring with Schmigadoon. I do have a video out already with everything we knew so far, at least, about Schmigadoon Season 2. You can check that out after this. But there was some production stills released from the new season, and someone on Twitter mentioned that I should sort of break down those photos. If that's something that interests you, please let me know down in the comments. That's the only way I know if you guys actually want that content. Also, let me get real with you guys. Do you guys miss the other sort of lighter random videos I used to do? Should I try to make more videos like that? Like things I've been thinking about, like 5 movies that should be musicals, or the history of the Broadway review. I could look at the history of different scandals like I started before. Or should I just focus on the breakdowns and the prop table videos? I really, really want to hear from you guys who enjoy this channel. Without you all, I'd just be talking into the ether, so your opinion is crucial. So let me know the direction you would love to see this channel take. If you want to have even more say into the content and get some behind the scenes glances of the channel, check out my Patreon page, where some of the benefits include getting your name in each and every video like these amazing people in my producer circle. But I do want to give a huge shout out to all my patrons on all the levels, not just the top ones who get their names in the video. Make sure you're following me on the socials at Ghostlight, like this video, subscribe, all those things YouTubers are legally obligated to say in every video. But until next Tuesday, this is Broadway by Ghostlight. I'm Mark Bonanni. Thank you all for watching. Hey there, all you woodchuck chuckers! Welcome back to Broadway by Ghostlight. Wait a minute. Didn't I already do this?